Why are you always going to make it about you, Corey? How come it can't be about the podcast?
Because it was me. I was there, damn it.
He was the
Did I
one that
take a
got
shot? No, I
killed.
didn't get a shot off, no. Like that. I was very, unimportant in the whole situation.
Well,
But-
we understand how you could be that way.
Hey, we're back all over the place with Corey and Sean.
Yes.
If you saw that video, you'll know that this episode is about the air-fried airman himself, Mr. Aaron Bushnell. And, well, not just him, because there's a couple of funny videos from the internet that we see, and I'm guessing probably there's a lot of people that think that one's funny, but other people have made it fucking hysterical.
Yeah.
Did you see the one that had Scorpion from Mortal Kombat shooting his flame
I
at
did
him?
not.
Oh my god!
Yeah.
He's like,
I haven't had a whole lot of
this.
I haven't had a whole lot of time this week to check
Why?
out memes and meme videos.
Oh come
You
on!
got to work.
Well, he
That's
has.
what we live
Well,
for.
I've got to work and I've got a family and I'm running a successful YouTube channel. Shane's Dumb Criminals. Check it out.
First plug, and we're 3 deep. Wow.
We have.
I don't have to plug my shit. It's doing fine.
Oh, you're right.
Well, they had.
You should be plugging our stuff on your other channel. Why aren't you doing that?
I'm trying to build a brand here.
Whoa.
This is not part of it.
Mm.
Yeah. No.
We
No.
had.
What?
Oh, just
you
the.
were talking. You were saying something.
Oh, just the meme he's talking about. It's if you never played Mortal Kombat, there's a fatality where Scorpion pulls his mask off. And skull,
Who's Scorpion?
Mortal
The
Kombat.
ninja with yellow in it.
Mm.
The yeller ninja, and he pulls his mask off, and he's a skull, and he breathes fire, and so with
He lights
Mr.
Mr. Bushnell on fire.
yeah, the
That's
human.
a long fucking way to go.
Bush's
to
baked
explain a joke.
beans?
I know it was clanking, and
He didn't
it,
take the long road there.
it limped across
The
the
long,
finish line.
slow road with a flat tire.
But
This is going to be one hell of a cut job, Shane.
I don't know. But this whole story, at least I don't have to do this one. But no, the funniest part to me about the thing, regardless of which side you're on in the whole conflict, it's still
Keep in mind,
hilarious.
we're not
to
taking
me.
a side.
Yes, it's still hilarious to me that this guy sets himself on fire, and the people that he did it for are only concerned that he's white, although he wasn't.
No, he was
Well,
originally white.
Well, yes, he's not now. He's not white now.
I don't think the people he did it for.
Well, not for did it for, but the people,
Yeah,
the
that's
people
it.
he wanted to get the attention
yes,
from.
are only concerned with the fact that he was pre-immolation Caucasian.
Yeah, we do have a meme here that someone sent me.
And, and it's literally,
Someone posted his picture and said, "Rest in power, Aaron Bushnell." Can we not use this phrase on white men, please? I get the sentiment, but "rest in power" historically is used to mourn black people who were killed by hate crimes and police.
yeah, and
Yeah, I think we can use that for
I don't
anyone
think,
who
yeah.
dies for.
You don't get to call
power.
dibs.
yeah, it's
Stop appropriating.
Yeah. You don't get to keep all the cool stuff.
I was talking to you.
yeah, cultural appropriation is bullshit in the first place.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, no, this is for people that were killed by police. Fuck you. Like, ignore the fact that they
You won't
were-
fuck the people killed by police.
You already used that joke, dipshit. Find
Not
another
this
one.
episode.
Not this episode.
E.O. Rich.
I'm saying on every other episode we've ever had that I said fuck you about somebody.
You won't.
Yeah.
I won't do it.
I get
Of
one
course I
per
won't.
episode.
But no, but
That's your one fuck you joke.
the people
You
saying
won't do it.
like I didn't know
You're-
that setting yourself on fire was appropriated to any certain culture.
To me, though, that takes more power than getting, beat to death by the police.
Well, Buddhist
Well,
monks.
I think the comment was more directed at the person telling him to rest
I
in
know,
power.
but it's still dumb.
Yeah, it's fucking stupid.
They don't think setting yourself on fire is appropriating any cultures.
No, it's the white man's culture because of Human Torch. It's in the comics. Look it up.
Huh.
Didn't they turn the Human Torch black?
Wasn't
At
Human
one
Torch
point-
a pilot at one point? Why has nobody jumped on that one and called him the Human Torch? Oh,
Well, he didn't
Because
exactly,
no
He
one
wasn't a
cares about the
pilot.
Fantastic
he didn't
Four.
exactly jump up out of that and go to his
Fight.
I got to tell you, though,
lair.
He didn't go fight
whatever.
Doctor Doom.
as vigorously as
He wasn't setting
screaming,
other people on fire.
but as loud as he was screaming, I'm like, I was not expecting that. Like, boy, he was really
he's-
fucking belting it out.
He really
he's-
illustrated the fact
He's
that
not
fire
that
fucking
monk
hurts.
guy that's going to sit there silently
Yeah,
in the
that
lotus
guy-
position.
That guy knew how to burn himself alive.
Yeah.
This new guy, this pussy, amateur.
I'll say this about it though. Like, even though it's retarded, it's like normally if you have, because it's like other people have done this too.
Yeah.
And normally what they'll do is they'll light themselves on fire and they'll immediately be like, oh, this was a shit idea. And you see him try to put it out. It's like, at least he's like,
Yeah.
he's got his plan down. Well, he
was
had
fucking
his plan
owning it while
down.
he was
Yeah.
standing
Yeah,
there,
but those Buddhist monks who just sat there, not a peep.
lazy.
They didn't say a thing about Palestine.
Yeah, they didn't spread their fire around.
They had
and
discipline.
make a mess.
Mhm.
They just sat there and burned like a man.
Watch me go. No.
Yeah.
Fucking screaming out whatever you're fucking burning yourself for. And realistically, do you think anybody over in Palestine cares?
No. Well, apparently it
It's like, oh,
angered-
did you hear what the dumb airman did in front of
Well,
the
it wasn't.
Israeli embassy?
I don't think it was for the people of Palestine. I think he was trying
what
to
he was
get the
doing.
attention of people in this country to be like, pay attention to what's going on over there.
Well, they paid attention all right to the fact that he was white.
Yes.
Yeah. Like, did you hear what that white guy did in front of Israeli embassy?
Oh, who cares?
Like, hey, give me that Mortal Kombat game. I got this fucking great idea for a video.
Oh, there's been some good ones. My favorite one was the Fire Marshal Bill,
Oh,
where he's
yeah.
standing beside the guy and he's going, "Let me show you something."
Fuck yes.
There's an old reference.
That is an older. You know what? It still works.
I don't care.
It-
Yeah, I love
That's
Fire
one of those
Marshal Bill.
characters that it's never going to go.
No. Jim
No.
Carrey, until Jim Carrey is shoveled into his grave, he will hear, "Let me show you something."
He could still go out and do that, and I would still laugh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, it was always so good.
Yeah, it was.
It's like, I said we're going to talk about others. That other fucking video that has made me laugh my ass off is that fucking police acorn shooting video.
Oh, yeah.
God, I love that guy. That guy was so dumb.
Both of them, his partner,
Well,
I think
the-
was even worse.
Yeah. The lady
his-
officer that showed up didn't even know what they were shooting
That's,
at.
yeah,
He's
And-
like, shoot at that car.
And
She
she
was talking to
okay.
people.
and she flagged him and shot directly over him. If you look in the video, when he falls to the ground at her angle, she shot through their car, through the windshield and the back window over him.
At least in her defense, though, it's like you're off doing something else and you just hear your partner being like,
No.
I've shots fired, I've been
How
hit.
much adrenaline was pumping through that guy if he goes, I'm hit, I'm hit, I'm hit. Oh, God, I'm hit.
Yeah, and then everybody afterwards started laughing at him. Like, "You're not hit."
But the whole thing, she was just taking fucking statements about something unrelated to a shooting, and she went fucking running, and by God, she made it 2 steps and was like, I'm unloading.
Well,
Like, God damn.
the entire situation happened because the girl who the woman officer was taking statements from, she said that her boyfriend had stolen or had taken her car and wouldn't give it back. So,
The cop?
no, the girl that the female cop was taking statements
okay.
from. So anyway, old boy shows up. Well, the girlfriend told the officers that he had a pistol with a suppressor on it, which, if anybody knows, suppressors are expensive. I highly doubt that. Anyway, so
He's got the tennis
take up
balls
a little
and
bit
the-
of room, and that's in those sweatpants. Too.
yeah. Well, so they put him in the car.
Missed that on the pat down, did you?
They detain him, and the male officer walks over to he's continuing his investigation while the guy's sitting in the car handcuffed. And as he's walking, and you can see in his body cam footage, you can see the acorn. It falls from an oak tree and bonk and hits the roof. And he goes nuts. Shots fired, shots fired. Starts screaming, runs and
Running away.
He does this fucking
Dark
Call
Souls.
of Duty fucking
This fucking roll.
this combat roll, and then empties his gun into the back windshield of his own cruiser. which
he
again,
reloads and empties it again.
yes, and then he
Like, I'm out of bullets. Here, I got some.
but then he slaps down on the ground, drags his gun as he's going, and he literally, like, if you've ever seen, I'm trying to remember that movie where you see the fat guy crawling on all fours.
No, what you're thinking of is fucking Tim Curry in Home Alone 2 when Kevin is
Yes,
playing the
yes.
fucking,
Go back to your rooms. Yes,
there's
yes.
a crazy guest with a gun.
There's a crazy guest. Yeah, and
That's what you're thinking of.
Yes.
Because that's all I can fucking
yes,
picture.
that right there. That's exactly. I'm sorry, I was mistaken. But anyway, then he gets behind the car and he's going, "I'm hit, I'm hit," and
Where's the blood?
the poor. And again, I say poor because we don't know if he was an actual criminal. Anyway, the guy in the cruiser, he his statement afterwards was that he
glass
just
flying over him. What the
he's
fuck?
he said he slumped into the floorboards and just prayed they wouldn't aim lower, like because they were just and again at one point and I understand the female officer. The male officer said he's shooting from the car, so I understand initially, but you're right. She did not even look to maybe see a target. And the thing is if you know anything about even police officers, they are responsible for every round that they put down range. So if it goes past a subject or a suspect and hits a bystander, they're responsible for that. Same thing with,
They
civilians.
decided to light up an entire suburb.
Yeah, and she could have hit some kid on a bike. Who knows? And meanwhile, the male officer does his little Tim Curry shuffle behind the car, and then backup shows up, and they're like, "Where you hit? Where you hit?" And he's like, I think it hit my vest." And
You think it hit
I think you know.
yes.
Yeah, if you started your fucking statement with "I think,"
and
fuck you. You're a moron. You have no credibility.
and
whatsoever.
luckily he was at least smart enough to resign and didn't want to show his face, unlike somebody else from October 16th, 2023, who is fighting to get reinstated back into a place of worship, who will remain nameless. Anyway, but yeah,
Unless you check the public records for that day.
but don't do that. That would
Or Facebook.
that would be mean. But anyway, this particular officer, I mean, I can only imagine the embarrassment that he had to feel. But also, I have to think that, like, from now on, anytime he sees squirrels, he's gonna dive into bushes and just start firing
He's gonna
everywhere.
get flashbacks.
I can see him diving over bushes. It's like he's got 2 paper towel rolls.
And for the rest of his life,
His cats are whispering to him.
he deeply resents oak trees. Any oak tree within a 15-mile radius of his home will be chopped down.
It's like, I had a great law enforcement career and it was all ruined by a fucking acorn.
Oh yeah, and he's
No, I think it was ruined by an overreaction.
well,
To
yeah,
an acorn.
yeah, to an
It was all ruined by a subpar pat down before you put a detainee in
Yeah.
your car.
Yeah, I mean, everything about that was wrong.
yeah. I
And
don't
that's
know.
why it
But
was so
before
funny.
you put someone into your patrol car, you need to be damn sure they don't have any weapons.
Well, that's why you remember years ago the 2 state troopers in West Virginia, they got killed because the guy had and if anybody,
Please, tell me about that shoot.
well, I understand that I'm not talking to you, but anyway, it's because they didn't pat him down properly, and he had a high point in the front of his pants. Okay, and
And
if
it
anybody
worked?
if anybody knows anything about high points, audience, they are gargantuan. Like, and how you could miss a high point in the front of somebody's pants is,
He said it was his
ridiculous.
belt buckle.
but still, like,
I'll take your word for it.
and
Hmm.
I mean, but regardless,
I like it though that he's talking about that shootout. I was there
Why are you always going to make it about you, Corey? How come it can't be about the podcast?
because it was me. I was there. Damn it!
He was the
Did I
one that
take a
got
shot? No, I
killed.
didn't get a shot off. No, like that. I was very, unimportant in the whole situation.
Well,
But-
we understand how you could be that way.
but
Yeah,
Know your
completely
role.
opposite of here, where I am clearly the focal point.
But anyway, yes, the male and female officer, they didn't pat him down properly. And I think they did cuff the guy in the back.
They
at
did.
least.
Yeah.
And
That's it. He was of no threat to them whatsoever.
No.
And yeah.
well, he claimed that he thought he heard a suppressed gunshot.
Yeah. And all it was an acorn
And it was-
bouncing off the top of
It was
his
a
cruiser.
literal acorn.
All it was his career going down the drain.
Yeah. And I don't think that's the thing too. I don't remember, or I don't know if I saw any updates. Did anything happen to the female officer? I don't
She
think
was
so.
reprimanded. I don't
Oh,
know
yeah.
who.
But
Some careers need to go down the drain.
Yeah.
yeah.
That's.
But for that guy in the back of the cruiser, yes, he went through a harrowing experience, but I think he'll be able to.
He's more
to-
resilient in the streets now.
No, he'll be able to move past it once he gets his millions and millions of dollars payout from the police
I
department.
think that if he'd actually got killed in the whole situation, he could have rested in power.
We could have got another holiday.
Yeah, he was the right caller, so yeah, he could have
Fucking guy.
had another holiday. What the fuck?
You know, think about it. Think about it.
We got it.
You'll figure it out.
Yeah,
We got it.
we got it. We got it.
Hit the brakes. Pump the brakes.
Yeah. We got it. Oh my God.
But no, this, Aaron Bush now,
Aaron Bushnell, these fucking guys like dipshits in wonderful. What a
And-
time we live in.
yeah. I mean,
Speaking of what a time we live in, we should do that poll you were talking about. How
Oh,
we
yeah.
all believe we're the most likable part of this show. I know how you all feel. Clearly. And we're gonna I think you said you're gonna put up a poll and
we're gonna see who they would vote off the island.
Yeah.
yeah, we're gonna see who gets voted off the island of all over the place.
all over the place survivor.
They're going to get all out of this place.
Yeah, one of us is going to get lucky and get
So they'll
booted
say-
off.
Should we do campaign videos of explaining why we should get to be the one that leaves?
Well, I don't know. We could make a campaign speech right now, everybody.
Or we could release them as shorts into the nether.
We could do that. I'm not opposed to that. We could do that. Anybody want to do shorts?
I mean, we could promote the channel
It's a little cold outside for shorts.
on more than just this show that nobody watches.
Sandals.
My stat joke.
Huh?
Talking
Hmm.
no doubt.
Yeah. Okay. So we'll put out some campaign shorts. And are we seeing who gets voted off, or are we pleading our case to see why we need to stay on?
Dealer's choice.
Dealer's choice.
Yeah.
Like, just vote for me. Like, fucking vote for me. Fuck it.
Vote for me. What's going to happen? I don't know. We'll find out next episode.
Put me out of
Am
my
I-
misery.
Like,
Am I getting to stay on or am I getting to leave?
Fuck it. Please don't vote for me. Okay, so they're voting for most popular, right?
No.
We're going to vote someone off.
Are
We
they voting
need
for most
we need
popular, or
drama on the
Is
episode.
it last place person has to leave, or the person they want to leave?
The person they want to leave.
Okay, so it's least popular.
Yeah.
Okay, then I'm safe.
Right.
Oh my God,
Goodness.
have we covered everything we need to cover in this episode?
I don't know.
I don't know. I did absolutely no prep for this.
Anyway, gee,
I
That's
Corey-
why you're going to get voted
I
off.
Corey'd
No
the
prep
hell
work.
out of this one.
it's like, pardon me, I like to, say what comes naturally. Anything feel natural to
People,
you?
if you vote for me, I'm on a lot of government lists, so the less my name pops up places, the better.
Oh, don't worry. Your name ain't
The-
popping up
the-
on this
The less
podcast.
they use your name, the better off they're going to be.
Yeah. You don't want to be associated with my name.
Well, we'll figure it out.
Sure.
Do we cut here?